All right, time for an oil service on the CBR1000. Let's make some room so we can get some working area. All right, tools needed for this job. You're gonna need 3 quarts of oil, funnel to put the oil in. On eBay, they give you the funnel with the oil. You get the oil filter with the crush washer. Got the Honda brand oil filter. You're gonna need the 5mm Allen wrench to get your plastics off, the 12mm socket to get your drain bolt off, gloves to keep your hands clean during oil change. And it is a good idea to get your bike up to temperature before you actually do the oil change. Let's do that now. And on the right hand side of the bike, we're going to work on these Allen bolts here. Take those off so we can access the oil filter and the drain plug. So now in the 2008, removing this bottom fairing is a little different. Some of the other models have screws here in the bottom where you'd be popping something off. In the 2008, the Phillips head screw is in here. So take that Phillips head screw out, and then you'll be able to detach your bottom fairing. I must admit, a stubby screwdriver or an angled screwdriver like this makes it easier to get into that little area right there. Okay, we are back on the right side of the bike. This is where we take off the oil fill plug. Keep that right there. And we are going to work on this 12mm socket right here. Oil's still fairly clean. All right, here's the oil filter. It does have a socket to remove it, but I don't really tighten them that tight, so I should be able to pull it right off. Righty tighty, lefty loosey. No worries, I really can't get that off. Let me go ahead and get my strap. I'll take it off. So these Pittsburgh straps from Harbor Freight, they come in pretty handy for little jobs like this. Like, just throw it right over the filter, strap it in, and then this helps me get it right off. There we go. I'm going the right way. Make sure. There you go. Little Harbor Freight straps, they really come in handy. See that? I like that thing. Now I can go ahead and do the rest by hand. Oh, move this over a little bit. Now I can go ahead and do the rest by hand. Ooh, yeah, listen to that. Drip out before I make a mess. Let that drip out of the oil filter before you take it off and let it go crazy. A lot less mess. Still gonna be some mess, but a lot less mess. Make sure there's nothing in that oil filter. Gonna take a little bit of new oil. Put some new oil, just a little drip in there. Some of that oil, we're gonna put it on the seal so it seals properly. All right, so Make sure that has some oil in there. And then now also, we're going to change this crush washer. That's the old crush washer. All right, change your crush washer, re-enter your drain bolt. Ooh. Matter of fact, before putting anything back, clean off any dirt or any excess grime that might be on the opening so it seals properly. Cool. Put that back in there. You can tighten down the spec torque. I personally just give it a really good tighten. It should be about 22 pounds to where you're not going to strip it, but it's really tight. There we go. Awesome. It's about good 22 pounds there. Go ahead and introduce our new Honda filter. Same thing with the filter. We just want to get it tight enough. You don't want it to where you can't get it off the next time. I try to hand tighten it, but as the system gets pressurized, it kind of seals on this. So. All right, and then I'm gonna take the gloves off, get a really good tight. Matter of fact, I can even use the strap to really help tighten it on there a little bit. Again, not too tight, just enough to where you know it's not coming off of there. There we go. See, just enough to where it's on there, but I'll be able to get it off again. All right. So that's nice and tight. Good to go. All right, time to add the oil. All right. Drain plug tight. Oil filter tight. Oil entered into the system. Check. Cap on. Check. Now we have to run the system. Check for leaks. All right. Get the bike started. Oil filter check. Drain plug check. We'll let it run for a little while. Make sure everything's in order. Looking good. Yep. Now the fun part. Getting these plastics back on. So in order to get this bottom part of the plastic, as you see, there's like little channels and things you have to kind of put into place here. Fit them all into place and then you screw it all in. So I'm about to do that right now. See if I can show you what I'm working on. All right. Slide these pieces. I think you start from the back. There we go. Start from the bottom first, then the back to front. You can see that. Like I said, bottom first. Oh, pipe's a little hot. Careful with that. Bottom first, back to front. Yeah, so remember that what I just said. It's the bottom first, then you slide the back, then the front, and you'll get a side the clip. Bottom first, back to front. There it is. All right, so it takes a little finagling, but as you can see, they all click into place. I didn't see anywhere on YouTube with that. So if you liked what I just showed you, please put a thumbs up. You don't have to subscribe if you don't like my channel, but hit me with a thumbs up for that, because that's a pain in the ass. Let me screw that back in place. Go from there. Oh, and to make your life a lot easier, when you're putting your screws in the trays, put them in orders that you took them out. See, these came from the front of the bike towards the middle, and then these came from the back fairings. So work your way back so you're not trying to figure out which screws actually go where. So these little Phillip heads are going to go right in there, and then the other ones will work their way back. Oh, and it's a great idea to have a white towel down. Helps you lose screws. They don't bounce, they don't roll, they stick right in the white spot, and it's very easy to identify. Hope that helps. So that's the oil change. Got to do spark plugs. It takes too long to start up. But oil change looking good. Hope you enjoyed. Like the video. If you want to see more, subscribe.